So what do y'all think we're looking at with the Trump presidency? My concern, and I'm not saying this to mean that Trump's policies or whatever is going to happen economically would be any different than if we had some bullshit Democrat deep state presidency, which I think was what the alternative was going to be. But from where I sit, outside as a office manager of a lowly automotive shop, small business, I see the prices of automotive parts. I deal with manufacturers and dealerships and obsolete computers and shortages that keep them from manufacturing certain key computers that take an otherwise running vehicle and render it unusable for months, years at a time. Mostly seems to be Chrysler products, but honestly, it could be any of them. And if y'all think back, that huge ass airbag recall, something similar to that. You get some BS factory in Taiwan not keeping up with manufacturing and not building just the right thing because each model of vehicle is so unique, taking the specific thing, but then they have this general component that relies on foreign supply. And it doesn't hold up either, you know? So, again, a vehicle that's held up mechanically, or in the case of a Kia or a Hyundai, like the body, but then the fucking engine blows up and they ain't got any engines to put in it. The paranoid conspiracy theorist would say, well, obviously they want us to have electric cars. Obviously they want us to continue the cycle of usury and installment credit. Maybe that's true. It does. We do have an economy that literally runs on debt, both household and macro. To me, it's how Keynesian economics, if I'm using the right term, thrives. It needs that debt. It requires that debt maintenance to keep things primed. Maybe where that took a hit was when the government handed out all that liquidity, you know, our COVID checks. It hurt I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's the M1 money supply. Call it the hillbilly lottery. We hit the hillbilly lottery and haven't looked back. So I think what I'm trying to say is maybe the economy, as far as the United States, perhaps even globally, or maybe more globally and less so the United States, is in a delicate condition. And I believe if we can expect anything from the Trump administration, it's that the levers of power will be pulled. He will be using his executive privilege. And I think this go-round, he will be asking the right questions, maybe moving the right people. Thinking about it, I agree with anyone who said in the first Trump presidency, just looking at it, the deep state whittled its way into his administration. And I feel it had an effect. Whether that effect was sabotaging him, meaning, you know, if you really wanted to take a person like Trump down, you do just the right thing. You know, you bully or you hit his cues, or you take a poke at his ego, or you manipulate his perception of transactional relationships, meaning you get him to push a transaction your way, but then you don't return it or you twist it. And he's not ready for that because the president of the United States, they say, has 10,000 things to do. Well, not they say. Trump said when he was on Rogan. But the Joe Rogan Experience is a story for another day. That's coming, man. I got a lot to say about it. Gosh, it's going to be a second thing similar to my veteran video, something that I looked up to that's changed, and for lack of a better term, in its own way, has broken my heart. So I hope this administration doesn't break my heart. People that I trust, people that are in business, people that move money are encouraged by this coming presidency, so I'll trust them for now. Who are y'all trusting in?